Well, hello, welcome to Izzy's Tarot. Thank you for coming to my channel. You could have gone anywhere, but you came to my channel. For that, I'm always grateful. Thank you so much. I'm going to do an Aquarius love prediction reading for May 20th through May 26th. Please keep in mind, this is a general read. If it's not your story, it's not your story. Don't try to make it your story. Just take what you can from it and leave the rest. In addition, please know this energy can go either way. It can be your energy, your significant other's energy, or someone else's in your love space. Please keep that in mind as you watch and as you listen. If you enjoy my reading or if my reading resonates with you, please give me a subscription or a like. I'd be most humbled. I'm always honored and very grateful if you decide to give me a subscription or a like. Thank you in advance if you do. Let's see what's going on with my peaceful, fun, kind, loving, sweet Aquarius. Show me, spirit guides. What's going on with my Aquas? Let's see, Aquas. What you got going on? Show me, spirit guides. Five of Cups. Ten of Swords. Uh-oh. Three of Wands. Huh. Four of Wands. And the Eight of Cups. Well, Aquarius, you had to walk away. You really had to. You had no other choice. You had to walk away. You know how something you had put a lot. You thought you were going to be married to this person. You saw a future with them. You saw a lot of different things, but there were some red flags. The red flags made you walk away. You know, good for you. I mean, whomever I'm reading for, good for you for looking at those red flags and walking away. Because the Five of Cups is the beginning of your reading. The Five of Cups means you miss this person. You miss this person. You really, really do. You miss them. There were some, obviously, there were some good things about this person. There were some good things about him. And you know that you have fun, the intimacy probably was good. I mean, there was a lot of good things about this relationship. However, there were some red flags. And you had to walk away. You had to walk away. The Ten of Swords is here. Five of Cups and Ten of Swords. Even though there's a loss here, even though you feel for him, even though there's a sense of depression that may be going on now, even though all of those things, the red flags, you had to walk away. Remember here, the Five of Cups is a very critical card here because there's three cups that are down, and these three cups are depression, loss, feeling just isolated. But there's two cups behind you, and those two cups of love that you got. You still got a heart space. You still have love. There's still a lot of things here. But you had to leave this man. You had to walk away from him. You had to get out of this. Because the red flags were a lot more. The red flags. I keep hearing the spirit guys telling me there were red flags. In the middle of the reading is the Three of Wands. And the Three of Wands is about a future. Whatever these red flags were, and you just knew that for the future you couldn't deal with them. Oh, you just couldn't deal with them. You did not turn a blind eye to this. And whomever I'm reading for, if you're a woman, I really applaud you because so many women do. You did not turn away. You saw the red flags and you said, I can't do this. Four of Wands is here, which means this was a marriage, a celebration. If it was not a marriage yet, it was definitely moving into that space. You were thinking about it. You were ready to say I do, but the red flags, there's something that ended this. It's the red flags. And you walked away with that Eight of Cups. It means you walked away. You left it. You said, I can't do it. I can't do it. I don't know if the spirit guys are going to show me what those red flags were, but there were red flags that kept you from moving forward with the marriage with this man. Don't know what it is. Don't know who I'm reading for, but you didn't want to hurt him, but you had to. I will say the Ten of Swords is here. There is no going back. You had enough of it. You've walked away because you know these red flags that you've seen from the beginning of this relationship. But you chose at one point in time to try to keep moving forward, but it didn't change because, you know, it's an old saying that says a leopard doesn't change its spots. And I hate to say that, but I think we can change, we can tweak ourselves, but people are who they are. When people show you who they are, Believe them. When people show you who they are, believe them. And you walked away from red flags. Give me 3 to 5 minutes. I'm going to clarify. Maybe the spirit guides to show me what some of those red flags are. Just sit back, relax, Aquarius, and let me get 3 to 5 minutes so I can clarify this reading. Show me, spirit guides. Why is the Five of Cups here? Show me, spirit guides. Why is the Five of Cups here for my Aquarius? What happened? Show me. Why is the Five of Cups here for my Aquariuses? Show me. Six of Wands. You thought you were gonna win. Everything from the beginning of this relationship looked like you were gonna win. Six of Wands is winning. It's winning. Um, but sometimes the Six of Wands is winning at all costs. In other words, looking the other way. And I'll say that again. You thought you were winning with this, but you had red flags here. So you were trying to move forward. You were trying to keep going, but that win card didn't happen totally, because the Six of Wands can sometimes means that no matter what, you're going to get your marriage, and no matter what, you're going to do whatever it takes. Yeah, you were moving toward that, but at what cost? At what cost to you? At what cost to you? What are the red flags? There are red flags here. Show me why you couldn't move forward. Show me why this ending happened. Show me, spirit guides. Why is this Ten of Swords here? Show me, spirit guides. Two of Cups. You are not on the same page. You are simply not on the same page. There was no unity here. You didn't feel there was no unity here because you ended this. You ended this. There was no unity. There was no. There was something. The red flags, and I'll say it again. There was a red flag here that ended this Two of Cups. If there may have been a Two of Cups, there was no unity here. There was no being on the same page. You were thinking differently. You didn't have the same thought process that you had. Perhaps you wanted to save money. He wanted to spend. Just simple things. I'm just saying. Perhaps you wanted to have children and he didn't. Perhaps he wanted to have children and you didn't. There was no unity. You had to end it because there was a one red flag that broke this up, or this Two of Cups, this feeling of unity. It ended. It ended because of something. So let's see why the Three of Wands is here. Show me, spirit guides. Why is the Three of Wands here? Four of Swords is definitely a breakup. Four of Swords is a breakup. You know, I told you the red flag stopped everything in motion. There was a breakup here. Four of Swords means a contemplation, looking back, and when you were contemplating, can I move forward? Should I stay with him? No, you can't, because it's a red flag here. There are red flags here. So let's see why the Four of Wands is here. Show me, spirit guys. Why is the Four of Wands here? Five of Wands. Now I'm going to tell you, when I see this Five of Wands, I think this physical abuse possibly. Just going to tell you, because Five of Wands is conflict, but I just think may have been something happened. There was physical abuse. I think you try to look past that. When I see the Five of Wands over the Four of Wands, yeah, there was something physical that happened between you two. That was the number one red flag. There was physical abuse here, and I see that. You can't move on with this. You have to move on. Let's see why the Eight of Cups. No matter how many times he may have tried to apologize to you, no matter how many times, because in the future it'll only get worse. When people show you who they are, believe them. And I do believe there may have been some physical abuse. I really do. So let's see why this Eight of Cups is here. Show me, spirit guides. Why is the Eight of Cups here? Show me, spirit guides. Eight of Wands. Yeah, Eight of Wands is quick. It's movement, quick movement. It's Eight of Wands is having conversations about this. Eight of Wands means that you were having conversations. You had conversations. You let him know. You didn't just walk and he didn't know. But first of all, you really didn't have to say much. But there were arguments going on about this abuse. This was not the first time. Red flags. Red flag. This was not the first time. You did have conversation with him, swift, quick conversation about him, that you were leaving and walking away from him. Hopefully you, and I'm whomever I'm reading for, I believe you got out and you got out okay. But you know, this was physical abuse here, and I'll say it again. Let's start at the very beginning. Five of Cups. There's you missed this person. There's a loss here. You know, there may have been, when I say I showed you the cups, there's three cups that are down, but there's two cups that are behind her, which is hope and love. You know, for you, I think it's hope and love. The Six of Wands is here. You were trying to ignore the red flags. You thought you were winning, and you know, the Six of Wands is winning at all costs. You were trying to ignore these red flags, but there were red flags here. You ended the relationship. You had to. You had to end the relationship, because this Two of Cups is here. Something was broken. There was red flags here. There was a red flag, a big red flag that broke up this Two of Cups, that broke up this unity, because you can't have unity with this. And and let me keep going. You see the Three of Wands. The Three of Wands is in the middle of the reading. The Three of Wands is all about looking at the future. But you broke up, because here's that Four of Swords over this Three of Wands. There is no future with you and him. There's no future, because you were ready to get married. Like I said, you were winning, but you're winning at what cost? And here's the Five of Wands, because he puts his hands on you. I'm going to say it again. Whomever I'm reading for, this man puts his hands on you. But good for you, because it's Eight of Cups. You know, when I see the Eight of Cups, you're saying you're not going to deal with this. You're absolutely not going to deal with this. I applaud you, whomever you are, whomever I'm reading for walking away from this mess, walking away and not trying to keep a relationship going, walking away and not having your kids see this if you decided to marry someone, walking away. But not only did you walk away from him, you gave him the blue, you let him know. And you know, you stood up for yourself, which could have been dangerous with this type of man. But regardless, when I see that Eight of Wands, you let him know this, dot, 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 this is why. You did not waste time, though. That red flag of physical abuse, you did not waste time. You let him know, this is why I'm leaving. This is done. This is over. This is why I'm leaving you. I'm out. I am out of this. Unfortunately, he had everything else, but the one thing, that big red flag, was him. The abuse, the physical abuse, that was a huge red flag. A huge red flag. A huge red flag. So let's see. Show me. Spirit guides, show me. Oracles, show me. What do you want me to tell? What do you want to tell my Aquarius, my Aquas, about this relationship? Show me. What? Oh, well, I'm going to pull this. Listen to your intuition. I don't think you had to listen too much, but you did listen to make the right moves. It was moving toward a marriage, and you said no. Meditation brings answers, which prayer works. Whatever you do, meditate. Whatever you do, you did that. No. Hey, no. Absolutely. No. This relationship is not for you. He's a physical abuser. He puts his hands on people.